We just got back from a trip to the Low Countries, and I made a small walk around the garden, and a miracle had happened. Because remember the hole that was in the wall that we talked about 2 episodes ago? It's gone. We went up to the village to ask around if anyone knew who had fixed it. Turns out the mayor thought that the hole had been made by the street workers who laid the asphalt. And so she made them come back yesterday to fix their mistake. They didn't do it by the book, as our dry stone wall expert friend explained in episode 19. As you can see, the wall still bulges out slightly, and if you want to solve this problem more permanently, we still need to take out this bit of wall and redo it completely. It can stay like this for a bit.
I'm planting bulbs today. It's hot in the sun. I have allium bulbs that I ordered in the Netherlands that we brought with us last week or a few days ago. But there's also narcissus that I brought with us from our old garden in the Netherlands that we dug up in June. And then I wrapped them in newspaper the whole winter to keep them dry. Let's hope they have flowers next spring. It's the first time I do this, transplanting bulbs, or like rather moving bulbs from one place to another, especially in high summer. So let's see how this works out. I'm also really happy that the other plants that we planted about a month ago are doing really well. These are some rosemary cuttings I took from our big rosemary bush in the garden, and they are doing really well. They're producing new leaves, so this looks promising. The colors that we picked for the courtyard are white for the alliums, white with a little hint of pink to combine well with the mostly pink, purple, bluish shades of flowers we'll have here. And the narcissus are also like very pale yellow, cream white. Together with everything else that we've planted, we should have flowers next year starting in February with the rosemary. Although I'm not sure the rosemary is already going to flower. And ending, well, I guess around this time of year, mid-November or until the first frost with the geraniums and the catmint. These narcissus, the variety is called Thalia. They're really one of my favorites. They have cream white flowers and they grow in bunches, so there's multiple flowers on each stem. I've got a long wish list of other varieties that I would like to grow at some point, one day, but this is a really nice beginning. I have about 100 of them in total, So I have high hopes for lots of narcissus next spring. One of the potential problems here with spring bulbs or bulbs in general is the cingale, the wild boar, because they like to eat bulbous roots. But there have been tulips here at some point. They don't flower anymore, but the bulbs are still there. So I'm hopeful that if the tulips survived, these will survive too. Fixing the leaf turned out to be one of the biggest longest projects. All of a sudden that keeps going.
I heard a big thump just now, and this little bird flew into our kitchen window. It's a bit dazed, I think. I'm happy you flew away. I had my box ready to put them into, have them recuperated for a bit in a nice dark space. I hope you makes it, because apparently many birds that fly into windows and then fly away again still die afterwards.
This week we are aiming to paint all the metal doors on the property. There's quite a few. Most of the doors are going to be replaced later on or are going to disappear, but since we want them to stay in a decent state for probably the next 5 to 10-ish years, we are giving them a coat of paint, also because it's prettier. It brightens everything up, and the color that we picked is a sage green, and the shutters on the house will be getting the same or a very similar color. For the wooden shutters we will be using linseed oil based paint because it's more breathable and more durable, more environmentally friendly. There are no chemicals in linseed oil paint, and that will be something for next year. And what's really fun is that painting the metal doors now is really helping us to envision what the property will look like in the future when all the shutters are painted. So that's really nice to see.
En het rechterpaneel kan beginnen al.
Dit?
Ja.
De laatste mooie dag van het jaar. I've cleared the little staircase so that we can reach the door and paint it, because we have 2-3 more days of mild autumn weather and then temperatures are gonna drop, and for painting it's best to do that when it's more than 5 degrees Celsius. So, and then after that we will finish clearing all the moss of the terrace here and the pile of roof tiles and bricks, because we can do that whenever. We can do that in winter too.
Yep. Ben je happy to think? Dan ga ik maar gelijk aan de slag. So I start this one,
Yeah.
and then you can do that one.
Yeah.
Pink, pink, pink. Must have been a stray dog. These cellar rooms are supposedly 2 meters in height.
Nee, hè? Ik dacht dat al.
In the room above, we would like to create an atelier or wood workshop, but we're scratching our heads as to how we can put these 2 cellar spaces to good use. Because of the low ceiling heights, they're unsuited to use as a garden tool shed or storage space in general. If you have any brilliant or creative ideas, we are looking forward to reading your suggestions in the comments.